Okay, in this video we're going to be building a navbar, and navbars are sort of synonymous with the web. Every website, mostly every website, has a navbar, so I thought it would make sense if I showed you how to make a navbar. Okay, so the first thing we want to do is let's just make a nav tag, and we're gonna see a new element that I haven't covered yet, and that's the unordered list element. So when it comes to lists in HTML, there's two types of lists. There's ordered lists or unordered lists. So an ordered list would just count your elements like 1, 2, 3, 4 based on how many there were. And the unordered list just doesn't do that. It just puts like a bullet symbol beside your list, your item. So let's see that. UL, and then inside the UL you put list items. So list items is just li, and inside the li we want to make a link. And okay, for this link I just want to make it go home, and I have a bunch of other links copied to my clipboard because it would take a bit too long to write them all down live, so I got them right here. And these are just a bunch of websites that we're going to be seeing later on in the course. And yeah, I'm also setting the target to blank so it opens the link in a new tab. And let's see this. So this is what I meant by the bulleted. They're all bulleted. So you click it, it'll take you to Bootstrap, it'll take you to Angular, eventually Node. Okay, cool. But I actually want to make this doesn't look like a navbar yet. I actually want to make this look good. For the link, the font, I'm going to be using Montserrat. Montserrat. Also take 300, 400, and 700. I'll actually show you how to do that. I don't think I showed you yet. So you would come here, you would search Montserrat, and you would click add it, the plus. Then you would go to customize, and you want 300, 400 is regular, and then 700. And then you just come back here and then just copy that. So this is going to be exactly what I have. It's going to look the same. Yep. Okay, and I could just copy this. Alright. Body. I want to set the margin to 0, because bodies by default have a bit of margin on them. Sometimes you want that, sometimes you don't. And also, this home should be in a strong tag. Let's set the font weight here to 700. Nav. All I want to do here is just set the background color. You could change these colors. The styles are going to be pretty straightforward here, so it's really easy for you to just customize this navbar. And let's see what we got so far. Okay, it's this color right? It is. There must be another reason. There must be something that I'm missing right now. I'll come back to that if it's just weird why the background color isn't. It's not actually changing anything yet. So the unordered lists by default have some. Oh, there it is. Not sure what that was about. Anyways, nav li. So I want to make these elements be inline block. So if you remember, that will make them be like inline elements, but I'll also be able to add some margin to the left and right and do stuff like that. Okay, so this is almost looking like a navbar. It's up top, and they're links. Go to MongoDB. MongoDB is a pretty cool website. There's all these little animation things. It's nice. Now the important part is the A tags. So I also want to set these to be inline block too. The reason I'm setting these to be inline block is because these are what you're actually going to add the padding to. And you'll see why in a second, because, well, actually I'll show you in a second. Font size to 16 pixels. Font weight to 300, so that's like a thin. Text decoration, none. Color to 83, 83, 83. Whoops, actually no, it's just supposed to be white. Color, white. And then the padding. Okay, now let's do that again, and this time for the hover. And change the background color to BOOE50. Whoops, E50. Oh, and I did this wrong too. This is supposed to be actually zeros. Okay, so that's pretty much it actually. So this is all functional. It'll take you to the Express website. It'll take you back home too, even though you are the home, so it doesn't really change anything. And you can go ahead and, like I said, change these colors around. You can maybe try this to like lime green. Maybe make this be green. Or you could change the padding, change the... Actually, let's see here. Where is the... If you wanted, you could separate them a bit more by saying margin right, like at 12 pixels. And you could go even more, 42. Like this. Okay, and actually I want to explain why I put the padding on the A tag instead of the LI tag. If I did that, when the links highlight, you'll be able to see, first off, it'll be a lot harder to click them because they're going to be smaller, because the padding makes the element bigger. So when you make the A tag bigger, you're making the link bigger. So if you just watch this, so now if I click right here, right under the node, I'm not actually clicking the link. In order to click the link, I actually have to click directly over it. So that's why I did that. So when you do the padding, you're making the A tag bigger. And yeah, it just looks better, and it's a better user experience, and it's just all around better. Okay, so that's going to be it for this video. In the next video, we're going to be seeing HTML tables, and that's going to be it for HTML and CSS.